Yeah, I got no complaints about our team. We put pressure on them from the fifth inning on. 5 through 9. We left a lot of guys on base, but we fought our tails off to be in position to get a big hit and someone go home a hero. But I'll take that competitive effort and get to tomorrow, try to win the series.
Thinking Correa, when the ball comes off the bat, that has any chance of getting out, or just where part of the ball?
Just where the ballpark is. I've never. I haven't been here that long, but I've never seen a ball go out to dead center. You see it up against the signage in left center, even to the left of the flagpole. So the trajectory of it, to be honest with you, I just wanted it to get over Trout's head, and then it continued to carry. And then as it gets up against that fence, my first thought was, there's a homer next year. It's not quite soon enough, but again, well-struck ball, and I guess, was there any doubt that he was going to, put the ball in play pretty hard in that at bat?
Lance had a rough go-around with Trout and Pujols in the first. Were you impressed with how well he settled down?
Very impressed with how he settled in. He got hit. They hunted his fastball early. It looked like that was their game plan, and we adjusted pretty well and went to a lot of breaking balls and a couple change-ups, and Lance got a swagger out there. During the middle innings, really after the first, they didn't really touch him. I mean, they had a little bit of traffic, in the seventh, but all in all, I think the effort from Lance, being able to adjust on the fly in a big game like this, especially when they came back through the order, and he threw very, very well, and very proud of him.
Did you make the decision going into the eighth inning you were going to match up for handedness no matter what it took and empty the bench? And do you enjoy that as a manager?
Yeah, well, I enjoy it when it works. I don't enjoy it when it doesn't. The inning like that was sort of worked. So I got about half pleasure out of that one. But the inning starts, and I know they've got Street hot, and they're going to go right to their closer when it comes up. I know I want to force their hand a little bit in getting God out of the game, and then obviously Alvarez comes in for the lefties. I've got a couple of big right-handed bats that I wanted to get there. I didn't know what they were going to do with VR. They could let him hit right-handed against a lefty, or they could try to turn him around. And once Street came in, we had Valbuena there for him. They changed their strategy a little bit once he threw the wild pitch and had the open base. So, I'm not sure how the inning plays out differently if they've got a pitch to Valbuena. But they made the move to do that, and then Jake had the tough at bat, and then we had our guys up in the ninth. You go into this game, you feel it's gonna be close. It's two really good teams. We duke it out for 9 innings. We've got the best part of our order up to bat against their closer. It was pretty electric at the end. We just had one tick short. Even Gaddis hits a bullet down the left field line. It's about as climactic as it can get.
You almost wish you had one more player that maybe would have given you a better matchup against Street than Marisnik?
Hindsight, sure. I think you always look at after the result. You wonder what ifs, but Jake was 2 for 2 against him, which is a really small sample size. It's not one to go on. He puts the ball in play there. He can do a lot of things with his legs. So I had confidence in him. I think Street made a couple of tough pitches on him and then finished the at bat. So I don't live in a lot of hypotheticals. We had our guys in position. I was happy with how we matched up really all throughout the night. September baseball can get a little bit wacky with 6, 7 players coming off the bench on each side, but that's the rules we play under.